Hello guys, today I am going to show you how to install Git and how to do the initial setup on Windows and how to push your code in remote repository. That the basic uses of Git. Okay, so let's open your favorite browser. I have opened the Chrome browser. So what is Git? Git is basically SCM, source control management system. Okay, so what we do basically save the screenshots of our any specific versions of our code base in a GitHub repository, and also these are the maintained by commits in GitHub repository. Okay, and also we basically collaborate different codes in different multiple developers with the multiple developers inside a team to work with a single project. Okay, let's write git downloads. Git download. Okay, this is the link where you need to install git download git exe file from this link. Let's click the link. You can see there are three options like Mac OS, Windows and Linux. So our system is Windows 64-bit. So if I'll click this, it will automatically install git git exe file to our system. Let's click this Windows. So there are a few options like 32-bit, 64-bit. Okay, so you can see here git 2.33 has been installed in your system. Sorry, downloaded into our system. Let me open that exe file. In yes, so I have already downloaded 2.33.1 for 64-bit machine. So let's double click here. You will see this is the fast screen to run this exe file so that we can install git in our system. So please click on this run button. Just minimize all these windows. Yeah, this is the public license place. We need to see. We should always always see this page in every software we install. So keep clicking on next, and this is the like components, which components should be installed: git bash, git GUI, git LFS. So these are the defaults we need to install with the git exe file we install. So please click on next button. Click on next. Let git decide. These are the defaults. So click on next. You need to only click on next because all this recommended all default setups has been done by git. So click on next. Click on use bundled OpenSSH. Click on next. Use the OpenSSL library. Click on next. Check out Windows style commit to Unix style line index. Click on next. So click on next. Click on default fast forward mods or erase only ever fast forward. So we only keep the default option. So please click on next button only. Click on next and click on next. So here this is the install button. So click on the install button. So you can see our setup is in progress. Okay, removing previous version. It is showing removing. Already I have installed the git, so it is removing and it will install a fresh Git version. Now we can see the Git has been installed in our system. So this is a checkbox to launch the Git bash. Please click on this Git bash to launch the Git bash and click the finish button. You can see the setup has finished installing Git on your computer. Okay, click on finish button. This is Git. The Git bash has been opened in your system. Okay, Git bash is basically a terminal or like a command prompt where we can utilize our Git commands in that Git bash. We can use Windows PowerShell and also Git command prompt. Windows command prompt to avail these Git commands and to write the Git commands here also. So you can see if you write Git, then we can see all these helps are coming for this Git. Okay, so Git has been properly installed in our system. So we'll go to check how to push one repository and how to configure Git for username and email to push or to work with the Git command. Okay, and to push our code in a Git repository. Okay, so let's first create one directory in to set up to create a new project. Okay, let's go to D folder. Okay, here I will create a new folder here. Let's name it my first Git project. My first Git project. Okay, this is the folder where I need to keep all my codes here. This is my code base. Okay, and let's open the Git bash here. Okay, so you can see the Git bash here. Okay, so maximize it, and you can increase the font size by doing the Control plus. Okay, first we'll do the git space init. This command will initialize this folder for a GitHub repository. It will create a new blank empty GitHub repository. Okay, and it will create a .git folder inside this folder. Okay, we'll check the configurations here. First we need to config our username and email. So let's check this command git config. Okay, minus list. You can see a lot of commands are there. Email and name has been initialized. Let's so what are the commands for this to initialize to set the config as a username and email? Let's see. Let's clear it. Git config, git space config minus global. Okay, global user dot name. Okay, you should give your username. Therefore I am giving Debodot. Okay, Pradhan. This is my username. Okay, and for email git config minus global. Okay, user dot email. I should give my email Debadatta Pradhan @gmail.com. Okay, git config, we should see in the list. Again something, user email and name has been set up. Okay, so you need to always set up the username and email by this git config, neither you cannot like push the code in github. Okay, so let's create a new project in the github or github. In github we should create a new repository. Okay, so go to my account, github account. Let's go to my github account. Okay, and create a new repository here. This is the plus sign where you need to click and create a new repository here. Click on this, and the repository name should be same, or you can give the different. Pass git repository git. Oh, let's see what is git project. We should keep it public. Okay, click on the create repository button. Okay, so you can see the lot of commands it is showing after creating this repository. Okay, so you can like add this repository URL to like to push the code from your local commit. Okay, suppose we want to create a new file here and we want to push this, how to, I'll show you how to push this into remote repository. Okay, so let's create a new text document here. Okay, hello world. Okay, this is the hello world text. Okay, let's edit with notepad plus plus. Hello world. Okay, let's push it. Okay, git add. Okay, this is the command to add these files. You can do git add dot to add like like all files at a single time. Suppose you have multiple files to push it, so you can add it in git add space dot. This is the command to add all these files. Okay, so git commit -m. Okay, this is my, you should give one text or description for your commit. This is my first commit. I am writing this is my first commit. Okay, so now we should when we push to the remote branch, we should add the remote. Okay, you can follow this. Okay, you can follow this command also. We should because this is the main branch, we need to push it, so we need to configure for the main branch. Green branch m man, I think. Okay, you need to add this remote repository because if you'll when you will clone it, you need to give this URL to clone it. This is the git URL for this my project. So you need to configure give that. So git branch minus m n. Okay, yeah, it is configuring this main branch. Okay, it is now updating for my main branch. Okay, now git remote add origin. Okay, give the URL. Let's give the URL. Oh, sorry, I have not copied. Let me copy this. Yes, copy this. Okay, okay, you need to add this URL to this folder. Okay, you can see git remote, whether this remote has been added or not. Git remote space minus v. Okay, yeah, you can see this remote has been added to my local repository. Okay, now I'm working at the main branch. Okay, now git push minus u origin main. Okay, it will push your code to the main branch. Okay, click enter. Yeah, this has been pushed to my remote repository in a GitHub. Okay, so reload it. So you can see the hello text has been pushed to my remote repository. So this is the basic usage of Git. So in this video we learned how to install Git and how to push the code in a remote browser. So thank you, and like this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.